तो ताकि फिर मेरी लड़की है या आपके लिए पूरे उत्तराखंड की लड़कियों से दोबारा ऐसी हरकत न करें ये।
With Pushkar Singh Dhami vowing not to spare the accused.
बहुत जघन्य अपराध है और पुलिस अपना काम कर रही है। गिरफ्तारियों को लेकर पुलिस ने आगे सारे काम किए हैं और ऐसी जो जघन्य घटनाएं हैं उस पर जितनी कठोर कार्रवाई हो सकती है उस पर कठोर से कठोर कार्रवाई होगी। अपराधी चाहे कोई भी हो, किसी भी सीमा तक जाकर हम इसको पूरी तरह से जो न्याय है उसके सिद्धांत पर चलते हुए अपना काम करेंगे, पुलिस अपना काम करेगी।
Bulldozers were rolled in to demolish the resort owned by the accused. As anger spread onto the streets, locals went to pelt stones and set the resort on fire despite assurance from the chief minister. BJP has removed Ankita Arya, brother of the main accused Pulkit Arya, from the post of nominated vice chairman of the Uttarakhand Other Backward Classes Commission. The party has also expelled Ankita Arya and his father Vinod Arya from the party with immediate effect.
The people who are protesting over here and they are protesting against the Mahila Ayog and the politicians whosoever is visiting over here. They don't want the matter to be politicized. That's something what's the line which has been taken by the people of Rishikesh here in the Aims, and there the anger within the people could be clearly seen. So I'm reporting live from the Aims Rishikesh, and there the anger within the people could be clearly seen.
As tensions continue to prevail in Rishikesh, demand for justice for Ankita grows. We spoke to the Uttarakhand DGP who claimed a larger plot.
सर, सवाल ये भी उठते हैं कि सिर्फ अंकिता ही नहीं, ऐसी और भी बहुत सी लड़कियां हो सकती है जिन्हें देह व्यापार के लिए धकेला जा रहा हो।
ऐसा अगर किसी को लगता है या ऐसा कहीं हो रहा है तो जरूर हमारे संज्ञान में लाए। हम जो है कठोरतम कार्रवाई ऐसे लोगों के खिलाफ करेंगे।
With the angle emerging of a racket inside the resort, questions are also being raised as to why there was a hurry to demolish the resort and destroy crucial evidence. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
And there are some WhatsApp chats as well, as alleged, which indicate at perhaps a sex racket at the resort. And it raises some very uncomfortable questions on the truth behind what was going on in that resort, which was run by a BJP leader's son. The BJP leader himself has been expelled, but the chats hint at a larger conspiracy. What was really going on? Resort owner was aware that Ankita was harassed. These are some of the chats, let's put that out. Ankita sent a message, and these are messages from September, saying that people were trying to make a move on her, and these are details that have emerged. She said they tried to kiss her, and then she said that Ankit didn't say anything. He was a resort owner. She was working there at the resort, and that she was being forced and harassed to get into acts, perhaps. And these are some of the chats that have emerged as part of the investigation, which the DGP also mentions. And these are some of the details emerging. Okay, we have Renuka Devi joining us on the phone line. Renuka Devi is the DIG, head of the SIT as well. Renuka ji, good evening. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Renuka ji, there are these WhatsApp chats, and the DGP himself has said that there may be a case of her being pushed into something. He mentioned the words wrongful act. Was there, let me be straight, madam, as part of your investigation so far, do you have any details on whether perhaps she was being coerced to be a part of any sex racket?
Today only I got the order that SIT has been formed, and I'm the head of the SIT. And
yes.
Today I have done the inspection of the scene of crime and collected some evidences. So now it will take some time to for investigation. I need some time.
Right. Ma'am, we respect that, completely respect that. And then just one more thing, ma'am, there are some questions are being raised that, because if there was any alleged sex racket, etc., the resort has come under question.
There is, as of now, there is no proof regarding that.
There is no proof. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
But do you think by demolishing, because some people are asking what was the need to demolish the resort? Was that too premature to demolish the resort? Because that may have been a scene of crime. Some evidence as well could have been there, right?
Yeah. Actually, we have inspected the resort also. So the evidences are not tampered, and maybe due to anger, the public has done that act. So no evidences are tampered.
But is it true that there were some bulldozers also, madam, that were used to bulldoze some parts of the resort today?
Because I was not on the spot, so we are not aware of that.
Okay. Okay. Renuka ji, do we have any details of the post-mortem? I mean, is the post-mortem done? What do we know about the status?
The post-mortem is completed and yet to receive. We are yet to receive the report.
Okay. Renuka ji, thank you for speaking to Republic TV. I won't take much of your time. I know you can't speak much on record. That's Renuka Devi, the head of the SIT that has now been formed to look at this case very closely. Now, there are chats. We just showed you some of those chats. And let's play out some of those chats as well, revealing perhaps a larger conspiracy. Now, she said, Ankita had said that she feels unsafe in that resort. She had written to her friends on the 17th of September, days before she went missing, that she was feeling unsafe in the resort. She said, Ankit came up to me and said he wanted to speak to her. Ankit is the owner of the resort, the BJP leader's son. He asked me to handle some guests. Those were her words. He said it's a VIP guest and they would need extra service. What was this extra service? If I don't do it, they will fire me. These are details of the chats from the chats that have now been revealed. Tell them you can't provide such services, is what the friend told Ankita. So was Ankita being forced? And Ankita responded saying that he said, I wasn't asking you. He said, was asking you to find someone who would do it, etc. They're ready to pay 10,000 rupees. Now these are some very, very serious details. Next time they ask me something like this, I will leave, is what Ankita had told her friend. And after that, she went missing. It appears that she was killed. She was killed and her body was thrown into a canal. And there are protests across the state of Uttarakhand now. These are very, very serious charges. She was being forced to be a part of the racket to find people perhaps. And these chats are very damaging. And let's play out some of the responses that we've been getting to the story. Some people are asking the questions on the right of your screens. The resort was set afire, set ablaze, and there were parts of the resort that were bulldozed. And there are many people asking, why was it bulldozed? If it was a scene of crime, was evidence bulldozed? Was evidence destroyed? Shravan is joining us on This Is Exclusive. I'm handing it over to you, Shravan.
Well, thank you very much, Niranjan. As we are tracking the story very closely, perhaps we'll also go across to our reporters getting us more details on the story. Several questions essentially being raised. One, as Niranjan was pointing out, the fact that the resort was demolished. On what basis? Given the fact that this could turn out to be the very place where the investigation would have begun. Well, days after the big vindication in the TRP case, as the Enforcement Directorate submitted the charge sheet, Republic TV has now tracked down the tainted Param Singh and asked him the questions on the charges. He ducked, stayed silent and did not answer. Sources are now telling Republic TV that the final TRP report is likely to be out next week.
BARC ने जो अपनी एनालिटिकल रिपोर्ट सबमिट की है, उसमें जो नाम सामने आया है वो है रिपब्लिक टेलीविजन का, जिसमें के सस्पिशन ट्रेंड्स टीआरपी के देखे गए.
That after 2 years of an intense investigation, not a shred of evidence was found against Republic. Not a shred, viewers. But the biggest truth is truth number 3. Truth number 3, viewers. The truth which nobody can deny. Truth number 3, viewers. Truth number 3. That the channel originally named in the FIR in the TRP case, namely a channel called India Today.
You fabricated evidences in TRP scam. Are you ashamed of it? Are you sorry for it? Who were your political bosses? Who gave you orders to do that? You being on a constitutional post. You were an IPS officer. One statement. Are you sorry for it? Mr. Param Singh, are you ashamed of the fact that Enforcement Directorate has given clean chit to Republic TV? Are you sorry for it? You fabricated facts against Republic TV.
Joining us on this broadcast is Advocate Subhash Jha, and Suraj Lakshmi is also joining us on this broadcast, and my colleague Sandeep, who tracked down Param Singh in Mumbai. Let me just get a quick word from Sandeep. Sandeep, you were tracking Param Singh. We were given to understand that Param Singh was very closely monitoring the developments in the Enforcement Directorate, whether at all they had filed the charge sheet or not. The very night the charge sheet was filed and a cognizance was taken in the court, it turns out that the very next day, early morning, he left from his residence, wasn't to be seen for quite some time, and now he's back in Mumbai, where you tracked him down. Not a single answer to those very questions. The man who was at the forefront levelling charges against the Republic Media Network.
So yes, Shravan, as you rightly mentioned, that he is closely monitoring the developments in Enforcement Directorate in regards of TRP scam, and in fact early in the morning today, when we tried to chase him from this very apartment, this is Nilima apartment, this is government allotted apartment, and in fact me and my video journalist Sunny Badrige was trying to chase him, and in fact we also tried question him in regards of the kind of case he created for, in fact, Republic TV, and how he fabricated the evidences against Republic TV, how the name of Republic TV was included under his regime in Mumbai Police, in fact, in the FIR. So definitely several questions were asked in regards of his role for conspiring against Republic TV, and the things he did with his associates like Sachin Vaze and rest of his political bosses. And in fact, there are several people from Mahavikas Aghadi who are behind the bars, who used to make statement against the editor-in-chief Arnab Goswami, who used to make statement like that Arnab would commit suicide. Now these people are in jail, and in fact when we tried confronting Param Singh, the officer on whose instructions the case was in fact fabricated, Shavan, he in fact was avoiding to speak something, or in fact he also had shielded his window to avoid to be seen on the cameras of Republic TV. But yes, it was Sunny Badrige, the video journalist, who captured him on the cameras of Republic TV, and we tried questioning him. We tried to get his one comment in regards of the kind of conspiracy he did against Republic TV. Shavan.
Well, thank you very much, Sandeep, for getting us the latest report. We'll be tracking this very closely. Let me also bring in Mr. Subhash Jha. Mr. Jha, as far as Param Singh is concerned, look at what has really happened. Under him, Sachin Vaze was caught taking a bribe. This has also been widely reported just about a few months ago. The fact that Sachin Vaze has also admitted that specific instructions were given to fix Arnab Goswami, it does appear that there is a larger criminal conspiracy at play. There is also a growing demand that action should be taken against Param Singh. Action should be taken so that an example is set out.
Shravan, you're right, absolutely right. Look at what is happening. Param Singh is not only involved in this case, but he was also involved in that 100 crore per month target, which was fixed, although he claims possibly to be the whistleblower. But he was not. He was very much involved in the entire game plan. So therefore, and apart therefrom, he is involved in at least half a dozen cases. But look at this man is still scot-free. He has not been arrested so far. He has not been, his involvement was writ large also in the NIA case in which charge sheet has already been filed. He has not been touched even in that case by NIA, apart from the fact that he was only called on few occasions. So ultimately, now this seriously cast aspersion on our criminal justice system or the process of entire investigation. Look here at the fall of hat, people are arrested left, right, and center. Your own people were arrested, detained, beaten up, and they were not granted bail even for quite some time. And look at here, this case, not even arrest has been effected of this man who is involved in a number of cases. So ultimately, we have to think, the lawmakers have to think ultimately as to what is the law of my land, whether arrest is to be effected, arrest is not to be effected. Once for all, this issue has to be decided. And now this man, you said, or your channel has been saying that he needs to answer. No, not only he needs to answer, but he needs to be punished. And the punishment must commensurate with the crime which he has committed. I don't think he has been punished so far. He has not even been arrested in one single case, despite his involvement in a number of cases. Now, investigation has been transferred to the CBI. I don't think the CBI has been restrained from effecting arrest. What happened to the CBI? Why they have not effected his arrest so far? Why the NIA has not taken him in custody? And what about this case now, TRP case? Ultimately, the state, suo motu, in my opinion, must pull out that case and transfer this case to a SIT or maybe to some other investigating agency. So far as this TRP case is concerned, where charge sheet seems to have been filed. Now, on what basis the charge sheet has been filed? So ultimately, these are the matters which will have to be taken up by the state and by the lawmakers as well, to think of enacting something, doing something which is very drastically required. We are living in a democratic country, and unfortunately, I may say that I have a law background. The courts all the time have been perhaps putting it on a much higher pedestal, the so-called statutory right of an investigating agency to investigate. What about in a democratic country, constitutional rights of life guaranteed to an individual, to a person, to citizens of this nation? What happens to their honor? What happens to their self-esteem? What happens to the respect? In a democratic setup, the human lives are required to be cherished. And this is not how human lives could be cherished if people left, right, and center could be picked up without being made accountable. Time has come. I'm saying all the time that Indian Penal Code is not sufficiently equipped to deal with menace like this. This is a menace which has set in. This is Parambirs and Vajays are everywhere present in almost all the police stations, in all the hierarchies, and be it NIA, be it Enforcement Directorate or CBI, they're all part and parcel, because they have realized that the courts are going very slow, very, very tardy, or they perceive that whatever is being done is right. Now, this perception, this mindset will have to be changed, and it is ultimately for the lawmakers to enact an effective legislation to deal with such menace with iron hands. A common man, look at what the law is. Law is what is requirement to put a person on trial? It is existence of some suspicion or grave suspicion. And here, look at the plethora of material as against this man, and there's absolutely no investigation as against him. Now, and even if there is an investigation, it is all shrouded in mystery. Why this man has not been arrested? Can anybody answer? Why this man has not been arrested so far? His involvement in half a dozen cases, He's not even entitled. He has not even applied. Look at his confidence. I don't think he has applied for any anticipatory bail, knowing fully well perhaps that yes, nobody is going to touch him, or knowing fully well that he's not going to get any relief therefrom. So therefore, better not to apply. And
Mr.
what happened to our investigating agencies? They must rise to the occasion. They must be in a position to send message very loud and clear
Mr.
to the people of this nation that they treat people equally. Don't
Mr. Jha,
differentiate.
Mr. Jha, I'll just request you to stay on. You've actually raised some very pertinent questions as to why exactly no action has been taken so far. In fact, what has really happened in the last few days is there's been a massive outpouring of support for Republic Media Network. In fact, even today, hashtag Parambir answer now is trending. That's only because the kind of support and love that we've got from our viewers. In fact, one of our viewers, Mr. Bora, is joining us from Guwahati. And if you see over the last few days from the length and breadth of the country, we've got calls. We've been inundated with calls, support pouring in, questions being raised about why exactly is Parambir Singh really silent. Mr. Bora, thank you very much for speaking to Republic TV. Like many of our viewers, I'm assuming you too would be extremely keen to see what's there in that TRP final report, but also about Parambir Singh, the fact that this man has been silent, he has nothing to answer, the man who went on giving interviews after interviews, leveling malicious charges against Republic Media Network. We'll try and connect with Mr. Bora in a short while from now, and perhaps we're also getting in some more callers. Our lines are open if you want to connect with us and also raise this entire question. Shouldn't the TRP report, the final report, be made public for the entire nation to know what's the truth? Several allegations were basically raised against us. Several charges were leveled against us, and despite that, we fought valiantly. On your screens right now is some of those images that came into our newsroom. Despite the kind of charges that were leveled against us, a lot of people were out on the streets supporting us, our editor-in-chief. In fact, we've also given, I'm being told that a viewer, Gurleen, has sent a video. Let's take a look.
To Republic for this big victory, and my question to Parambir is that what are you getting by running from these questions? Like any day you will have to answer this question. People of this country are asking you the question. If any person will catch you between the street and he will ask you this question, you will run again. You will run. Many of them will ask you this question. You will have to answer. Whatever the Republic faced was not good. You can't run behind any organization like this if it's not if it is not working like how you want. This is almost like
Well, that's all that we could pack in this edition of This Is Exclusive. News and updates continue on the other side.
5 days after the 19-year-old receptionist Ankita Bhandari went missing under suspicious circumstances, swinging into action mode, the Dhami government vowed not to spare the accused.
सभी दोषियों के खिलाफ सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई हो, इसको लेकर हमने डीआईजी पी रेणुका देवी के नेतृत्व में एक एसआईटी का गठन किया है, जो पूरे मामले की तह तक जाएगी, उसकी जांच करेगी.
Bulldozers were rolled over the resort Vanantara in Rishikesh. As Vanantara resort was razed to the ground,
Its owner Pulkit Arya was locked up for Ankita's gruesome murder. So far, 3 arrests have been made in the case and further probe is underway as India demands justice for Ankita. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Roundup of news in brief. Uttarakhand Disaster Response Force recovered the body of Ankita Bhandari from Chilla Canal in Uttarakhand's Rishikesh early this morning. The 19-year-old receptionist had gone missing a few days ago, following which 3 accused, including Pulkit Arya, son of former Uttarakhand minister and owner of a resort where Bhandari worked, were arrested. Over 100 PFI workers were arrested in multiple raids that were carried out by a joint team of the NI, ED and state police across 11 states. On 22nd of September, massive swoop down on PFI and affiliates was code-named Operation Octopus. Over 15 agencies were involved in the operation that was supervised by NSA Dowell under the guidance of Home Minister Amit Shah. SI teams conducted raids at Batpora Kachwari of Badgam in JNK.
Evidence was fabricated, charges were levelled, but when the TRP truth is out, the conspirators have no answers. Held the press conferences, targeted Republic, tainted Param Singh, now tracked down by Republic. Gave clean chit to India today, now dons silence as Republic fires stinging question. Biggest vindication for Republic Nation demands the truth. Awaits the full and final TRP report. National focus on Parambir's role, but Lutyens blacks out the story. 19-year-old forced into wrongful acts and murdered for not complying. Massive outrage as nation awaits justice. In a massive revelation on Republic, Uttarakhand DGP hints at larger plot in Ankita murder case, claims she may have been forced into wrongful act. Ladies and gentlemen, days after the big vindication in TRP case, as ED submitted the charge sheet, Republic TV has now tracked down the tainted, disgraced cop Param Singh and asked him the questions on the charges. He ducked, stayed silent and did not answer, something that was expected. A man who has only levelled false charges against Republic Media Network has now suddenly gone completely silent.
You fabricated evidences against Arnab Goswami. Mr. Singh, you fabricated evidences against Republic TV. Mr. Singh, one answer from you. Mr. Parambir Singh, ED has given clean chit to Republic TV. Mr. Singh, ED has given clean chit. Mr. Singh, you fabricated evidences. You gave orders. You gave orders. Mr. Singh, Mr. Parambir Singh, you gave orders. You gave orders in TRP scam. Now India today is under the scanner of Enforcement Directorate. Mr. Singh, who was there in this conspiracy with you? Who were your political bosses? Mr. Singh? Mr. Parambir Singh, who gave you? Mr. Singh, who gave you orders to fabricate evidences? Why did you fabricate evidences against Republic TV? What was your intention? You booked Arnab Goswami in fake cases. You added the name of Republic TV in TRP scam. Mr. Singh, Mr. Parambir Singh, You were involved in 100 crore corruption cases. Mr. Singh, Enforcement Directorate has given clean chit. Mr. Singh, Enforcement Directorate has given clean chit to the case that you filed. Fake cases you do against Editor-in-Chief of Republic TV, Mr. Arnab Goswami. Now Enforcement Directorate has given clean chit. Are you sorry for it? Are you sorry? Mr. Param Singh. Mr. Singh. Mr. Param Singh. Singh, you fabricated evidences in TRP scam. Are you ashamed of it? Are you sorry for it? Who were your political bosses? Who gave you orders to do that? You being on a constitutional post. You were an IPS officer. One statement. Are you sorry for it? Mr. Param Singh, are you ashamed of the fact that Enforcement Directorate has given clean chit to Republic TV? Are you sorry for it? You fabricated facts against Republic TV.
Well, in fact, we've been very grateful for the kind of support that has been pouring in from the time the truth is out, that the Enforcement Directorate has not found a single shred of evidence against Republic Media Network. But if you remember on your screens right now, that very press conference which smacked of criminal conspiracy, that very man, when asked about why exactly did he fabricate evidence against Republic Media Network, multiple questions that were asked, not a single answer was given by disgraced cop Param Singh. And there has to be a reason behind it. In fact, we've seen this hashtag of ours, Parambir Answer Now, is trending in the entire country. Only going to show the very fact that tonight everyone is demanding that Param Singh answers those questions posed by Republic Media Network. We're also joined by our viewer, Mr. Bora from Guwahati. Mr. Bora, thank you very much for speaking to Republic TV. I know, like many others, you too would be awaiting for that final TRP report. And we're grateful to all our viewers who stood with us in all difficult times.
Final TRP report. We're grateful to all our viewers who stood with us in all difficult times.
I'll try and connect with Mr. Abora once again. Given to understand that there seems to be some problem with his audio line. We'll try and reconnect with him in a short while from now. Our phone lines are open. You can perhaps call us, tell us about what is it that you feel on a day when finally our stand has been vindicated. We've been saying this right from day one, that there is nothing against Republic Media Network, that we were being targeted. There was a malicious conspiracy at play, and finally the truth is out, and truth certainly has a way of coming out. Let me also quickly bring in my colleague Sandeep, who's been tracking the story very closely. In fact, for days Sandeep has been outside Nilima. We were being told that after his retirement too, he's been staying at the government quarters in Nilima in South Mumbai. Sandeep, you've tried multiple times to get a word from Param Singh, but it was quite obvious that he did not want to answer a single question.
See, yes, Shravan, in fact, me and my video journalist tried confronting Param Singh several times in regards of the TRP scam case. Now, despite of questioning him again and again. He was very much, silent, and in fact, he has put up the window, and in fact, black shield were also there on the windows of the car wherein Parambir Singh was there. See, it was Parambir Singh, why Parambir Singh's role was crucial at that point of time, because it was Parambir Singh who took multiple press conferences in regards of the TRP scam case, and he was the person who have in fact fabricated this whole matter and in fact put in the name of Republic TV in the FIR. Now, the person who used to take multiple press conferences at that point of time is silent, and in fact, it was a pin drop silence from him when Republic TV was questioning him, when we tried confronting him on several points. In fact, remember, as Enforcement Directorate has given a clean chit to Republic TV, now it is Parambir Singh who is very much silent and not uttering a word in regards of the case development. Apart from that, Shravan, CBI is also will be conducting the investigation in regards of criminal conspiracy in the TRP scam case. So as of now, Parambir Singh is already under the scanner of central agencies in several other cases, which include 100 crore corruption charges as well. And now, as this conspiracy was done against Republic TV and especially the editor-in-chief Arnab Goswami in regards of TRP scam, he saved the culprits, and in fact he punished those who were innocent. And in fact, Republic TV was one of the victims in this TRP scam, Shravan. And in fact, you would be well aware the things that happened in the past with Republic TV and the employees of Republic TV. So now when we tried confronting him from this very apartment, he left from this Nilima apartment on this same road, and in fact safe passage was created by a traffic police officer, and he was allowed to go from this same very road. And in fact, when we tried following him, we were stopped, and in fact he was allowed to go. But yes, we tried asking him the reason behind harassing Republic TV and the employees and the people associated to Republic TV, Shravan, but he was not uttering a single word in regards of the TRP scam.
I'll request you to stay on, Sandeep. Mr. Ramakrishna from Chennai is joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Ramakrishna, thank you for calling in. I'm sure, like many others, even us, all of us here in the newsroom, we are waiting for that final TRP.
Yeah. In fact, I am anticipating the final TRP report as well. And I saw those TV drama that unfolded, in fact, 2 years back. And I was mighty incensed. And I really don't know why a reporter will have to be soft and subtle to him, calling him Mr. and all. He's a Parambir Singh. He has committed a fraud on Republic TV, and it's a fraud investigation done to please his bosses. He is a fraud. He's a criminal. To me, in my language, he is a criminal. Why will you have to be soft and subtle to him? In fact, ask him with, be brutal and blunt with him. This is a fraud committed on Republic TV. Why did you do the fraud, Parambir Singh? Why did you do this fraud? This is the question it should be. Rather than, in fact, Mr. Parambir Singh. He is not entitled for Mr. Understand that. I am mighty incensed and infuriated. A police officer, nothing less than the rank of, in fact, a commissioner of police, has committed a crime. Who would you report this to? And you will have to, in fact, be brutal and blunt, asking him questions. Take the Mr. off. He's no more entitled for any Mr., any privileges when communicating, right? And in fact, I have been watching Arnab, in fact, since 2005, right? As you can rub a gold to check whether, it's pure or not, but you can't rub Arnab, right? He is, in fact, he is an impeccable character. And in fact, I kind of, so the Republic and all, people watching Republic TV feel that they own Republic TV. These are not viewers. Don't call them viewers. They own a bit of Republic TV, yeah? And we are mighty disappointed. And don't address him as Sir, Mr. and all. And I am waiting, in fact, for this TRP report. I don't know, in fact, when this TRP report will come. In fact, going by your news, in fact, only I kind of, in fact, get to know that, there are channels that are blocking, this TRP report from coming out. I hope it doesn't happen and TRP report comes out. And the next time you guys confront with Param Singh, be blunt. Don't be subtle to him. Be blunt.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Ramakrishnan. And one thing that we can surely assure you that we are not going to stop asking those uncomfortable questions to Param Singh, and we'll continue doing so till the time he answers our questions. And the fact it does not end there. He should face the music when it comes to the kind of nefarious designs that he was plotting all this while. In fact, Sandeep, you've heard Sandeep, one of our callers, our viewers rather, who've been supporting us. They've been like family to everyone. Each and every person tonight is asking the same question time and again, that why is this man silent? What really happened? Because this man, when that FIR was registered, it took him barely few hours to address that press conference, call those very friendly channels, and not just that, also tell them beforehand that Republic Media Network would be named in the press conference. All of this was well coordinated.
So yes, Shravan, as you rightly mentioned, that the viewers are also very much upset with the fact that there hasn't been taken any kind of action against Param Singh yet. But yes, it will be Republic TV to expose Param Singh, and the Lutein media who are blacking out this story. We'll be right back after the break. Stay tuned for TRP Scam Story.
Over 100 PFI workers were arrested in multiple raids that were carried out by a joint team of the NI, ED and state police across 11 states. On 22nd of September, massive swoop down on PFI and affiliates was code-named Operation Octopus. Over 15 agencies were involved in the operation that was supervised by NSA Dole under the guidance of Home Minister Amit Shah. SI teams conducted raids at Batpora Kachwari of Badgam in JNK. Raids were conducted at the premises of SIM card dealers and vendors in a case related to narco terror.
को गिरफ्तार कर लिया है और उनके कथनानुसार इस पूरे केस को हत्या के केस में कन्वर्ट कर दिया है। इन पे धारा 302 और 201 आईपीसी लगाई गई है क्योंकि बॉडी अभी नहीं मिली है। दूसरा, इन्होंने साक्ष्य छुपाने के लिए उसको मारने के बावजूद मार करके और फिर आकर के गुमशुदगी लिखवा दी पटवारी चौकी में। तो ये सब साक्ष्य छुपाने की श्रेणी में आता है, इसलिए 201 धारा लगी और 302 हत्या का केस होता है। और अभी हम लोग चीला नहर में बॉडी की तलाश करवा रहे हैं। एसडीआरएफ की टीमें लगा दी गई हैं और आगे जो होगा तो मैं एसपी पौड़ी को कहूँगा कि वो लोगों को अपडेट कराते रहें।
Security agencies and police arrested Ahmed Beg from Pakkaganj in Lucknow. He is closely associated with the PFI. Suspicious documents and laptops have been recovered. The UP investigating authorities, in fact, have found objectionable videos from Ahmed Beg's Nadvi's mobile and laptop. A petrol bomb was hurled at the RSS office in Kerala's Kannur district on September 23rd. According to the CCTV footage accessed by Republic TV, two individuals can be seen coming on a two-wheeler and one of them rushed towards the RSS office and hurled the petrol bomb. Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot confirmed his candidature for the upcoming Congress presidential elections and that Rahul Gandhi has made it clear that no member of the Gandhi family would become the next party chief.
देखिए, मैंने पहले भी कहा आपको कि एक बार मुझे रिक्वेस्ट करनी थी उनको, जब सब प्रदेश कांग्रेस कमेटी ये प्रस्ताव पास कर रही है कि आपको अध्यक्ष बनना चाहिए, तो फिर आप उसी रूप में आप स्वीकार कीजिए। तो मैंने भी काफ़ी बातचीत करने की कोशिश करी, पर वो इस बात के लिए वो कह रहे हैं हमने एक बार फैसला कर लिया कि एक बार कोई
The Bombay High Court permitted the Uddhav.
Days after the big vindication in the TRP case, as the ED submitted its charge sheet, Republic TV has now tracked down the tainted Param Singh and asked him the questions on the charges. He ducked, stayed silent and did not answer. Sources are now telling Republic that the final TRP report is likely to be out by next week.
BARC ने जो अपनी एनालिटिकल रिपोर्ट सबमिट की है, उसमें जो नाम सामने आया है वो है रिपब्लिक टेलीविजन का, जिसमें के सस्पिशन ट्रेंड्स टीआरपी के देखे गए।
That after 2 years of an intense investigation, not a shred of evidence was found against Republic. Not a shred, viewers. But the biggest truth is truth number 3. Truth number 3, viewers. The truth which nobody can deny. Truth number 3, viewers. Truth number 3. That the channel originally named in the FIR in the TRP case, namely a channel called India Today.
You fabricated evidences. You fabricated evidences against Arnab Goswami. Mr. Singh, you fabricated evidences against Republic TV. Mr. Singh, one answer from you. Mr. Parambir Singh, ED has given clean chit to Republic TV. Mr. Singh, ED has given clean chit. Mr. Parambir Singh, you fabricated evidences in TRP scam. Are you ashamed of it? Are you sorry for it? Who were your political bosses? Who gave you orders to do that? You being on a constitutional post. You were an IPS officer. One statement. Are you sorry for it? Mr. Parambir Singh, are you ashamed of the fact that Enforcement Directorate has given clean chit to Republic TV? Are you sorry for it? You fabricated facts against Republic TV.
Top sources confirm TRP report out next week. Biggest vindication for Republic. Nation demands the truth, awaits the full and final TRP. More details on the other side.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 10th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students.
Security agencies and police arrested Ahmed Beg from Pakkaganj in Lucknow. He is closely associated with the PFI. Suspicious documents and laptops have been recovered. The UP investigating authorities in fact have found objectionable videos from Ahmed Beg's Nadvi's mobile and laptop. A petrol bomb was hurled at the RSS office in Kerala's Kannur district on September 23rd. According to the CCTV footage accessed by Republic TV, two individuals can be seen coming on a two-wheeler and one of them rushed towards the RSS office and hurled the petrol bomb. Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot confirmed his candidature for the upcoming Congress presidential elections and that Rahul Gandhi has made it clear that no member of the Gandhi family would become the next party chief.
देखिए, मैंने पहले भी कहा आपको कि एक बार मुझे रिक्वेस्ट करनी थी उनको, जब सब प्रदेश कांग्रेस कमेटी ये प्रस्ताव पास कर रही है कि आपको अध्यक्ष बनना चाहिए, तो फिर आप उसी रूप में आप स्वीकार कीजिए। तो मैंने भी काफ़ी बातचीत करने की कोशिश करी, पर वो इस बात के लिए वो कह रहे हैं हमने एक बार फैसला कर लिया कि एक बार कोई
The Bombay High Court permitted the Uddhav Thackeray-led Shiv Sena to hold its annual Dashera rally at the Shivaji Park ground in central Mumbai on October the 5th.
Five days after the 19-year-old receptionist Ankita Bhandari went missing under suspicious circumstances, swinging into action mode, Dhami government vowed not to spare the accused.
सभी दोषियों के खिलाफ सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई हो, इसको लेकर हमने डीआईजी पी रेणुका देवी के नेतृत्व में एक एसआईटी का गठन किया है, जो पूरे मामले की तह तक जाएगी, उसकी जांच करेगी।
Bulldozers were rolled over the resort Vanantara in Rishikesh. As Vanantara resort was razed to the ground, its owner Pulkit Arya was locked up for Ankita's gruesome murder. So far, 3 arrests have been made in the case and further probe is underway as India demands justice for Ankita. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Roundup of news in brief. Uttarakhand Disaster Response Force recovered the body of Ankita Bhandari from Chilla Canal in Uttarakhand's Rishikesh early this morning. The 19-year-old receptionist had gone missing a few days ago, following which 3 accused, including Pulkit Arya, son of former Uttarakhand minister and owner of a resort where Bhandari worked, were arrested. Over 100 PFI workers were arrested in multiple raids that were carried out by a joint team of the NI, ED and state police across 11 states. On 22nd of September, massive swoop down on PFI and affiliates was code-named Operation Octopus. Over 15 agencies were involved in the operation that was supervised by NSA Dowell under the guidance of Home Minister Amit Shah. SI teams conducted raids at Batpora Kachwari of Badgam in JNK. Raids were conducted at the premises of SIM card dealers and vendors in a case related to narco terror.
को गिरफ्तार कर लिया है और उनके कथनानुसार इस पूरे केस को हत्या के केस में कन्वर्ट कर दिया है। इन पे धारा 302 और 201 आईपीसी लगाई गई है, क्योंकि बॉडी अभी नहीं मिली है। दूसरा, इन्होंने साक्ष्य छुपाने के लिए उसको मारने के बावजूद मार करके और फिर आकर के गुमशुदगी लिखवा दी पटवारी चौकी में। तो ये सब साक्ष्य छुपाने की श्रेणी में आता है, इसलिए 201 धारा लगी और 302 हत्या का केस होता है। और अभी हम लोग चीला नहर में बॉडी की तलाश करवा रहे हैं। एसडीआरएफ की टीमें लगा दी गई हैं और आगे जो होगा तो मैं एसपी पौड़ी को कहूँगा कि वो लोगों को अपडेट कराते रहें।
Security agencies and police arrested Ahmed Beg from Pakkaganj in Lucknow. He is closely associated with the PFI. Suspicious documents and laptops have been recovered. The UP investigating authorities, in fact, have found objectionable videos from Ahmed Beg's Nadvi's mobile and laptop. A petrol bomb was hurled at the RSS office in Kerala's Kannur district on September 23rd. According to the CCTV footage accessed by Republic TV, 2 individuals can be seen coming on a two-wheeler and one of them rushed towards the RSS office and hurled the petrol bomb.
Five days after the 19-year-old receptionist Ankita Bhandari went missing under suspicious circumstances, swinging into action mode, Dhami government vowed not to spare the accused.
A gangster's 4-story house was brought down by the municipal corporation at Manesar in Haryana. The house is said to have been built illegally on agricultural land at the Bar Gujjar village in the Manesar district. Gujjar, leading to the family of the currently jailed gangster, arguing against the demolition as a part of the property, was under their name. 150 cops were present along with 2 JCB machines used for the demolition to be undertaken. As per sources, the gangster is involved in 42 criminal cases, including murder, attempt to murder, extortion, and arms act in districts of Gurugram, Mewat, Rewari, Palwal, and in Delhi. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Mr. Singh, who gave you orders to fabricate evidence? Why did you fabricate evidences against Republic TV? Who were your political bosses? Are you ashamed of the fact that Enforcement Directorate has given clean chit to Republic TV? Are you sorry for it? You fabricated facts against Republic TV.
Five days after the 19-year-old receptionist Ankita Bhandari went missing under suspicious circumstances, swinging into action mode, the Dhami government vowed not to spare the accused.
सभी दोषियों के खिलाफ सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई हो, इसको लेकर हमने डीआईजी पी रेणुका देवी के नेतृत्व में एक एसआईटी का गठन किया है, जो पूरे मामले की तह तक जाएगी, उसकी जांच करेगी.
Bulldozers were rolled over the resort Vanantara in Rishikesh. As Vanantara resort was razed to the ground, its owner Pulkit Arya was locked up for Ankita's gruesome murder. So far, 3 arrests have been made in the case and further probe is underway as India demands justice for Ankita. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Roundup of news in brief. Uttarakhand Disaster Response Force recovered the body of Ankita Bhandari from Chilla Canal in Uttarakhand's Rishikesh early this morning. The 19-year-old receptionist had gone missing a few days ago, following which 3 accused, including Pulkit Arya, son of former Uttarakhand minister and owner of a resort where Bhandari worked, were arrested.
Aurangabad Regional Commander of CPI Maoist Vinay Yadav alias Kamal, who became the head of Bihar and Jharkhand police due to about 4 dozen destructive Maoist incidents, was arrested by the joint operation Aurangabad and Palamu police as well as the CRPF and Cobra. And the arrest of the Maoist Regional Commander Murad is a big success for Bihar and Jharkhand police. India advised its nationals in Canada and those travelling to that country to exercise due caution and remain vigilant in view of the sharp increase in incidents of hate crimes and anti-India activities in the country. In an advisory, the Ministry of the External Affairs also said that the High Commission and the Consulate General in Canada have taken up these incidents with the Canadian authorities and requested them to investigate these crimes and take appropriate action. India reiterated its call for an end of violence in Ukraine and said that there is no justification for violation of human rights and international law even in the conflict situations. The statement was made at the interactive dialogue with Commission of Inquiry on the situation of human rights in Ukraine in the wake of Russia's war on its East Europe.
The Lutyens media, their co-conspirators, they who said they walk in my shoes, they who conspired with the Vadra Congress, they who even conspired with our enemy nation of Pakistan, they don't know where to hide from you because they know whatever the truth, it is in the final TRP report. Deals can be done between corporates, policemen, politicians, Pakistan, Vadra Congress, because they think the truth will never come out. And they think they will all come together and present you their side of the story. But the truth is out, viewers, and I want you to put these liars to the test because the nation must know, because the nation will know, the nation wants to know.
Republic tracks down tainted cop Param Singh. He runs away from Republic questions. Direct questions, 0 answers. When will Param break silence on the biggest case of fabrication of evidence? Sources reveal final TRP report could be out next week. Well, Lutyens media that is blacking out the truth now report on the final TRP report. "19-year forced into wrongful acts and murdered for not complying. Massive outrageous nation awaits justice." In a massive revolution on Republic, Uttarakhand DGP hints at larger plot in Ankita murder case, claims she may have been forced into wrongful acts. Days after the big vindication of the TRP case, as the Enforcement Directorate submitted the charge sheet, Republic TV has now tracked down the tainted cop Param Singh and asked him the questions on the charges. He ducked, stayed silent and did not answer.
BARC ने जो अपनी एनालिटिकल रिपोर्ट सबमिट की है, उसमें जो नाम सामने आया है वो है रिपब्लिक टेलीविजन का, जिसमें के सस्पिशन स्ट्रेंथ टीआरपी के देखे गए। एंड जो तीसरी बड़ी आइडेंटिटी सामने आई है रिपब्लिक टीवी, उसके कौन लोग इस कार्य में मैनिपुलेशन में, क्रिमिनल ब्रीच ऑफ ट्रस्ट एंड चीटिंग के गुने में इन्वॉल्व हैं, उनके बारे में आगे का इन्वेस्टिगेशन जारी है।
On October 8, 2020, just when the then Mumbai Police Commissioner Param Singh was levelling these ridiculous allegations against Republic TV, almost on cue, some reporters of Lutyens-based media house India Today were waiting outside Arnab's house. This deployment of reporters certainly raised questions. Were certain Lutyens media channels hand in glove with the then Mumbai Police Commissioner to conspire against Republic with this fake case? The original FIR in the case raised more questions.
Truth number 3. That the channel originally named in the FIR in the TRP case, namely a channel called India Today. The channel personally given a clean sheet by Parambir Singh, Milind Bharambe and Sachin Vaze, namely India Today, is now the channel against whom some sensational evidence of alleged TRP manipulation has now come out as per the ED report on that channel's name.
713 days after this news conference, the final TRP report was submitted in court by ED. And sources confirmed that Republic has been given a clean sheet. But Lutyens media channel India Today, that was named 6 times in the FIR, is still under investigation. Now, the man who called up the media and attacked Republic in a news conference is running away from our cameras.
You fabricated evidence. You fabricated evidence against Arnab Goswami. Mr. Singh, you fabricated evidences against Republic. Mr. Singh, one answer from Mr. Parambir Singh. Mr. Parambir Singh, ED has given clean sheet to Republic TV. Mr. Singh, ED has given clean sheet. Mr. Parambir Singh, you fabricated evidences in TRP scam. Are you ashamed of it? Are you sorry for it? Who were your political bosses? Who gave you orders to do that? You being on a constitutional post. You were an IPS officer. What statement? Are you sorry for it? Mr. Parambir Singh, are you ashamed of the fact that Enforcement Directorate has given clean sheet to Republic TV? Are you sorry for it? You fabricated facts against Republic TV.
Parambir's handmaidens in the media who interviewed his team and publicly spoke out against Republic TV have now gone silent. Not a single mention of the final TRP report.
Parambir Singh is very embarrassed because he led a campaign. He was the police commissioner. He was tasked to take charge of the law and order machinery. In fact, he spent a large time of his career trying to take down Republic TV. There is a track record of Parambir Singh. He did nothing to stop fabrication of evidence against Republic. In fact, he sat on top of it. So if there's one man who should answer who should be held responsible, who should be made accountable for what happened with the fake TRP case. As the Enforcement Directorate charge sheet says, there was no evidence against Republic TV. That man who gave India Today a clean sheet, his name is Param Singh. Param Singh gave India Today a clean sheet a day after an FIR was filed against India Today.
It's only a matter of time for the final TRP report to be out. Sources say it's out next week. Will Lutyens report the truth in the final TRP report and the biggest case of fabrication, or cowardly black it out of shame, guilt and having no answers? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
National focus is now on Parambir's role, but Lutyens has blacked out. The story viewers' demands is now growing for Lutyens to show the final TRP report. Intense scrutiny on Parambir's role as cash for views charge hits India Today. But India Today and Lutyens media has decided to black out the biggest case of fabrication. India now says hashtag Lutyens show TRP report. Let me also bring in my colleague Ankita, who's joining us from the Mumbai newsroom. Every hashtag of ours, Ankita, has been trending over the last few days. A short while back, the hashtag Parambir answer now was also trending. Just take us through the latest developments.
Absolutely, Shravan. Every hashtag, like you said, the day that we found out that the report would be out, the final TRP report, the TRP truth out and the media hypocrisy, they all were national trends. And now Parambir answer now has also joined them. I'd like to show our viewers, when we came to you just an hour earlier, it was hashtag number 17 All India. Now it has climbed all the way up to the charts and it is the #1 hashtag with regards to a story in India. Parambir answer now, here it is right on top of Twitter. Also, like you said, there is a clamor for Lutyens to show the TRP report. We took a poll on it and here is the result. Question is very simple. Should Lutyens show the full TRP report when it is out? And look at the responses. Overwhelming 91.3% says yes, it should. It's near unanimous, or as unanimous as it gets on the internet. I've also got so many responses on our WhatsApp, Shravan. I would like to read just a few of them out. I have only been able to sort through these many because there are so many. Here is a response that says, it is surprising that none of the TV channels in Delhi or any print media in North India brought out the TRP report to the public. I had also seen the shocking videos and atrocities committed by the Mumbai police on Arnab, his family and his team. Congrats to Arnab Goswami and his entire team at Republic TV for coming out clean on the TRP scam. Another one says, I think it's not only Parambir, a political and media nexus wanted to damage Republic, increasing acceptance among people. And another one says, keep up the fantastic reporting that the Republic team does. Parambir Singh has to be made accountable immediately. Also on Lutyens show TRP report, we have so many. Where are Lutyens channel? Here is one, Priyanka 7465 says, where are the Lutyens channels? Because they have been completely silent. They have blanked out this entire report. And there is just a fear amongst our viewers that when the full TRP report comes out, then also the Lutyens will not show it or they will try to block it from coming out. Our inbox is completely full, Shravan. If you were to take a look, every minute there are responses coming in. I'll show you some more in just a short while from now once I have sorted through all of them. A lot of videos are also coming in. We had shown you one from a viewer named Gurleen from Mumbai just a couple of minutes ago. There is another one that we are going to show you in a short while from now by Upasna, who has specific questions for Parambir Singh, who says also that Parambir Singh cannot be allowed to get away. He must answer at some point in time. Just take a look here. I can keep scrolling. These are unread messages. Then there are some that I have been able to get through, but we will be putting them on our grid, and in a short while from now, we will also be able to read some of these messages out to the viewers. Once again, for all our viewers, here it is. Parambir answer now is a top trend on Twitter. All of our hashtag, Shravan, and I can go back 2 years to Republic Fights Back. On the day that Parambir had first made this allegation, it was a global #1 hashtag, and I can recount for viewers all of our hashtags, all the support we have got. When Arnab was arrested, it was India with Arnab. That was a trending hashtag for days on end. I remember by the end there were almost 2.5 million tweets on it separately, I can recall, and we have screenshots as evidence for this. There is overwhelming support for Republic on Twitter. There is an overwhelming request for the Lutyens to show the full TRP report, and Paramveer must answer. This is also the chorus nationwide, Shavan.
Well, there's absolutely no doubt about the fact that hashtag Paramveer answer now is only trending at this stage, with more and more number of people demanding the same. From the very day that the TRP report was filed before the court, we've seen the kind of messages that have been pouring in. Almost everyone is now demanding that the TRP report should be made public. The truth should come out. That's the growing demand. At the same time, questions also being raised about this man that you see on your screens right now, Param Singh, a disgraced IPS officer whose only job was to fix Republic Media Network. As the Mumbai Police Commissioner, for whatever little time that he was, all that he was concentrating was on Republic Media Network. Ankit, let's take a look at that sequence of our colleague Sandeep questioning Param Singh. Multiple questions asked, not a single answer.
You fabricated evidences. You fabricated evidences against Arnab Goswami. Mr. Singh, you fabricated evidences against Republic TV. Mr. Singh, one answer from you. Mr. Param Singh, ED has given clean chit to Republic TV. Mr. Singh, ED has given clean chit. Mr. Singh, you fabricated evidences. You gave orders. You gave orders. Mr. Singh, Mr. Param Singh, you gave orders. You gave orders in TRP scam. Now India today is under the scanner of Enforcement Directorate. Mr. Singh, who was there in this conspiracy with you? Who were your political bosses? Mr. Singh?